Good morning, everyone. We're over here at Lake Havasu City in Arizona. It's November 15, Saturday morning. Dunes and Trails UTV Club is getting ready to do our Saturday ride today. The weather might be a little bit of a problem. It looks like we're gonna get some rain along the trails, and we're not sure how many people are going to show up because everybody knows how the weather's going to be. We had 8 cars yesterday do the pre-ride, so at least we're going to have 8 cars today that we know of. Hopefully some more people show up, not too afraid of a little rain, and it's going to be a fun ride. I'll keep you up to date. Hey guys.
Flash floods. We thought it was best not to take this many cars through that. It ended up being an 80-mile ride, and we got back in the dark with 8 cars. So, with the problem. So we are today going to do the Sunday ride, which is a shorter ride, and Scott will be leading that ride. It's about 38 miles. It's an easier drive. It's still going to be rocky. I mean, it's Arizona desert with rocks and washboard, so he'll be doing that. His name's Scott Cole. I'm Tom Asbury. We're picking up for Steve, the original ride leader, for this ride. You know, now that we've canceled that ride, we'll probably have bright sunshine and no rain, but I don't want to get 18 cars down in a sand wash and all of a sudden the water's coming down. You know, they can happen anytime, and it's not a joke. So that's what we're doing. Who is the first time on a ride with the club? You all been on rides? Are you familiar with the drop method?